Bulgari and Heat, the Michael Mann crime opus in Los Angeles. What an amazing film, what an amazing soundtrack, and seemingly one amazing watch from Bulgari, pre-Octo Finissimo days. Bulgari is not just a jewelry house. They've got some pretty amazing watches, and we're going to take a look at one of those tonight. Here we have Al Pacino, the Pinnacle character, Lieutenant Vincent, and a strange bit of wrist candy and a watch that I'm going to throw out there was probably bought for him by his wife. Yeah, this is not a watch that a working cop would own and operate, I would guess. My 2 cents, but it certainly goes with his wrist bracelet in this shot. So, as we research which Bulgari it is, it's funny to look at this because I researched this watch so much, I can clearly tell a mile out that this is the one it is. But what are we looking at? We want to notice the bezel. First of all, it's got the Bulgari logo going around the bezel itself. We want to note the positioning of a subdial at 6 o'clock. We're clearly dealing with a chronograph here. We want to note that we've got leather strapping, and not just any leather strap, but integrated leather strap. This watch also has a bracelet that is actually quite cool, but in this particular iteration, it's a leather strap with that middle insert part there. So we got leather strapping there. We've got a date at 4 o'clock. And lastly, we have no Bulgari logo placement in the 12 o'clock region. That's going to be key in a moment or two. So this is the model we're looking at, the Diagono CH35 SSD quartz, the Sportline chronograph. A quite svelte 35 millimeter. I actually own this watch very briefly. I bought one, took one in, and it was so chowdered from the bracelet to the strap to the dial to the everything. It was a proper mess. I had to ship it back, but I'm glad I got to experience it for a hot minute. It wore better than a 35. It was actually quite beautiful. The real challenge here is, why would I buy the quartz when I could get the automatic, the CH35 BLDS? And the irony is that with this particular model, the automatic is often cheaper than the quartz. And these sellers, they're not even promoting it, quote, as the Heat watch, which you would understand, the quartz one's gonna go trending higher because, it's the one from the movie. No. For some reason, the automatic of this watch is cheaper. And really, the only variance is we got those crown guards, obviously the automatic movement, but we've got the branding in the 12 o'clock region. Gosh, it's hard to argue. Why wouldn't you get the auto on the strap? So what is the shakedown? The actual watch that was used in the movie, the quartz piece, frequently more than the auto on bracelet. Even worse. Oh my gosh. And then lastly, there's a Bulgari model from The Saint, that Val Kilmer movie from back in the day, which I absolutely love. I can rewatch that movie over and over and over again. There was a Saint version of this watch, had the logo, and there was only 100 of them. And once upon a time, you could find these for around 2 Gs. I haven't seen one in a while, and I don't know. These would go at a premium. How do you price something that's a cast and crew only? Hard to tell. Anywho, quick tour through the Heat watches, the Bulgari. I don't know. Pick up the quartz, but frankly, that auto, especially on that awesome bracelet, I don't know, it's a better buy. I don't know, that's my 2 cents. All right, do what seems good to you, and happy hunting.